So you have Virginia Tech jumping, losing to the number 3 team in the nation at the time, and you have Florida falling 2 spots, losing to the number 1 team in the nation. You tell me how that's possible. And then you have Washington that beats Colorado, who was number 8, that dropped to number 10, who was still a top 10 team, and Washington doesn't move, but Clemson does. You know what? It doesn't matter what I think. I'm not the college football committee, but I tell you what I am. Halfway intelligent.
A concerned football
fan. This is ridiculous. This college football system, and it's better than it was. I'll give you that.
Definitely
better than the commuter system. You play out the top 4 teams. If it moves to 8, maybe this argument isn't strong, but we've got 4 teams. And one team jumped one team and beat the number 23 team in the nation that shouldn't have even been ranked. And you're going to tell me Virginia Tech's the 22nd best team in the nation?
No.
Right?
Not there.
Yep, not there. But I guess at one time in the season we had Troy ranked 25th. So,
well, and if you talk about the losses and stuff, I mean, how many ranked teams did Clemson even play? 3?
3.
3 ranked teams at the time of when they play.
Yep.
Because that's big. It's when they play, not
where they're
later,
you know,
because of that. So they played 3 ranked teams, and one of those shouldn't have been ranked, like you were saying, in Virginia Tech in the championship.
Doesn't count. Now
they're trying to make that championship worth something. And then you got Washington, who played the same amount of ranked teams.
Yep.
4. Actually, they played 4, and they lost to a ranked team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's Pitt ranked?
Were they ranked? Pitt's ranked now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think they're ranked 25th now.
Okay, so they're 25th.
Well, the last 2 games, Clemson, they moved them up and they got them in there.
Right. Well, and I was just asking. I knew they were ranked. I just didn't. So it is 25.
Well, in some polls, you got the rankings.
Yeah.
Some of those,
You
whatever.
take it for a minute.
I'm just saying. So Alabama's a no-brainer. You got Ohio State. I don't see how you can drop them at all. That's just. And I think Washington probably needed to be 3, and then you probably have Clemson in there if you.
Now I can see Washington being 2nd, and Ohio State's 3rd. And Clemson's 4th.
That's a big jump there.
Well, they beat the number 18,
which
only dropped to 10.
Well, and I think the only reason Clemson's in there at all, they really shouldn't have been able to jump back up that high. They should have fell when they lost to Pittsburgh at home.
Well, and I don't like to do this, but in Clemson's defense, I know, hear me out. We're unbiased. Okay. So, like I was saying, being unbiased in Clemson's defense, they fell just as much as any other team has fallen in the ACC with a loss. Right? It's true. So they fell. I mean, Virginia Tech had a loss and jumped 2 spots. So, I mean, who's to say Clemson shouldn't have been number 1 after the loss to Pitt?
And that's only in the ACC.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the SEC we dropped.
In the SEC they drop,
right?
They drop, or whatever.
Well, or they just fall out of the top 25 completely.
So this year, everybody's saying that the SEC is not very strong and this and that. I just want to throw out a conference shout out since we're both in the same conference. Yep. Go SEC, we tied the record of the most bowl eligible teams again this year with 12.
Right. And I know we don't go back. I know we don't do history, but if we're doing history, let's just do this century and let's look at the national champions. I mean, if we're just doing SEC, ACC's coming to power, are you? Are you real? Let's look in the mirror, ACC. Let's look hard in the mirror.
Now, they got Mark Richt at Miami.
They did.
I think they're a little too, and I don't know how they didn't do East-West like everybody else does.
Right.
They did
Colonial and
Coastal,
Bicentennial,
Atlantic, or
whatever they are. Yeah.
But they put all the good teams on one side.
Right.
That's why their championship is really won in October.
Right.
There's no suspense whatsoever.
None.
Clemson fans, were you really scared? I mean, I know you guys act like you're never scared, which, by the way, in the playoffs coming up, better buy a dog. You're scared. I know you are. But it's Virginia Tech. I mean, but here's the thing.
Let me stop you right there.
I don't know who
We're
the
at
Atlantic.
17 minutes.
I don't know who the
So we're not
Atlantic
gonna
team.
Get this on.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
it's a 15-minute cutoff. Remember we talked about that. I mean, like we can keep going.
All right. Man cave.
Man cave.
All right. I'm cocky.
Gator. I mean, we told you that at the beginning, but we want to tell you again just so you know.
Well,
Yeah.
part two.
Part
Here
two.
we go.
All right.
So we're going to talk about conferences.
Yep.
The ACC.
SEC. Not biased.
No.
And the Big Ten. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ten. Okay. So the ACC.
Let's start with the Big Ten.
Okay.
Okay. Big Ten. Great conference. All right, let's go to the SEC. Just kidding. Big Ten.
How many teams were ranked?
You had Michigan, Ohio State.
Ranked in the top 4 all year long?
2.
Top 3 all year long?
Yeah, Michigan, Ohio State.
And they ended up with Penn State.
I mean, you
being
had
ranked,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
They were a good team.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
I think this year, top to bottom, probably the best conference.
It's hard to argue that.
Hard to argue that.
Yeah.
SEC, probably next.
Yeah, probably next. And again, another down year for the SEC. I mean,
We only got 12 teams in the bowl game.
right. Well, and we're used to having Bama, Florida play for and Florida's up there. Sorry, did I? So yeah, I mean, we're used to having. You remember when Bama, Florida 1-2? We're going to get back there. And again, maybe a little shout out to the Gators. All right, so let's move on to the ACC. Using my tricks against me. I see what you're doing there, and I like it. I like it. And I will say this, and let me give ACC their props. They are. Hold on, I got it. It's coming.
Is it written down somewhere?
No, I didn't write. I mean, do you write that down? No. If I were betting the SEC versus the ACC, I would bet on the ACC if it was basketball.
Well, we have Kentucky.
So I would bet on the ACC.
Depends on who's playing.
Let's scratch that. Let's scratch
Depends
that
on
comment.
who's playing.
ACC's up and coming. I mean, they are above the Southern
They
Conference
got
now.
Mark Rick at
Yep,
Miami.
yep.
That'll help them. Louisville's back on the map this year.
Bobby, yeah, he's there. I mean, and you got Jimbo Fisher. He won a national title.
Yeah.
Have they won any other national titles since Florida State in the 2000s?
That was probably Bowden.
No, in 2000s.
Yeah, nobody else.
No. So just Florida State from the ACC has won a national. Did Miami win in the early 2000s with Ken Dorsey and?
Oh, yeah.
So they did. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you got a couple.
They almost went back to back, but was Miami in the ACC then?
I don't remember at that point.
I don't think they were.
Maybe Big East. Were they in the Big East?
I don't know.
I can't remember
know.
either. Anyway.
Our top research team is.
Yeah, our development team's over there working on it.
Let us know.
Thanks, guys.
So there's our conferences. We broke those down pretty good, right?
I really think we should do this video again, start to finish.
Why?
Because I expect perfection out of myself. I'm just kidding, guys. We're not retaping this.
That's too long.
That is too long. And
We got to move on.
Yep.
We got to go watch sports and figure out what we're going to talk about next week.
Hands flying everywhere.
Next week, we'll do something.
Yes, we are going to push away. This will be a week-by-week basis. We're going to push away from college football next week. It is our passion and our favorite sport, but we do enjoy other sports as well. I know Sean's an avid soccer watcher. So he's...
No.
Okay.
Not
Anyway,
a soccer fan.
we'll be back next week. Do us a favor. Subscribe.
To the Man Cave.
Right? How do you not like the Man Cave? We allow girls. If you're a girl, come on in, hang out with us, watch some sports.
But you got to know what you're talking about.
Even if you're a guy, you got to know what you're talking about.
That's right.
Don't bring that ACC
Back it
nonsense
up
in
with
here.
facts.
Yep.
Back it up with facts.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back soon.